Hey, welcome to day 2 of the 90 days to 1 million naira challenge. Today we'll be looking at niche intelligence, how you can go about knowing the right niche to run with. Yesterday we talked about mindset, and there are a whole lot of things that we talked about, and of course there was an assignment that I gave for each and every one of us to go through and make sure that we do it, and I hope that you did yours. For me, I actually did mine and I came up with some list right here, okay? But what you really need to understand is that people don't care about your skills, right? People don't care about what you know, your expertise or your certificates, how many degrees you've acquired. People don't give a damn about that. People only care about solutions, how they can get their pains, frustrations, or challenges solved. Just imagine someone whose car broke down in the middle of nowhere. What do you think the person will be thinking about? The person will be thinking about how he can get his car fixed and get out of that place. The person is not going to care if you are a mechanic or a mechanical engineer. He only cares about how you can get his car fixed. All right, so that's how people are. So what is a niche? Because that's what this video is all about. I see a lot of people who try to go into business, not just information marketing. They try to go into business, and the things that they are giving so much attention to our website, the content, things that are just so irrelevant. But you see, if you can get your niche right, your probability of becoming successful becomes very slim. Okay, so what is a niche? If you have been following me for a long time, if you've listened to my videos, you should understand what a niche is. Okay, a niche is not something you just randomly pick. A niche is not something you just choose. Okay, a niche is something that you need to discover. Okay, I see many people asking questions or having troubles. I don't know the niche I need to choose. I don't know the niche I need to start with. The reason why you're asking all of these things is that you still don't understand what a niche is. A niche is an ecosystem. If you look at the definition of a niche is like an ecosystem. All right. So a niche is like a need you are trying to meet. I don't know if you get that. A need is a need you are trying to meet. It's not something you just think out from the top of your head. It's not something you get from just the top of your head. It's something that you have to discover. That is how great niches are born. Okay, so if you want to go into niches, when it comes to information marketing, when it comes to business wise, looking at the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, there are 3 big niches plus one, which I'm going to be talking about here, that you need to look at when you want to go into information marketing. 1 is the health and the fitness niche. 2 is the dating and relationship, business and money, travel and visa. Okay, there are a lot of things, a lot of sub niches that you can look into, but these are the big niches that you want to focus on if you want to be successful in the information marketing industry. All right, and when you choose a niche, if you say, okay, you want to focus on the big markets, okay, you want to focus on health, okay, you need to narrow down. When you try to go into a niche, you need to see yourself like a key maker. Okay, I don't know how many of you here have seen the video or the movie Matrix. Okay, if you're a fan of Matrix, yeah, I'm raising my thumbs up for you. All right, so that character in that movie, the keymaker, is a very important figure, and that is who you are. Okay, it's like you finding that perfect need of someone and looking for a specific key that can fit into it. So one of the less than logical things we do consistently is to buy things that sound like they are made to fix our specific need or give us our desire, and avoid things that sound like they cure everything, not fix whatever we are going through. All right, so just imagine that you are having a headache, okay, and you need to get the headache feast, of course. And then you visit a pharmacy and you see a drug that is labeled with medicine, and the other one is labeled with paracetamol or Panadol for your headaches. Okay, which do you think you are going to go for? I'm very sure that you are going to go for the one that says Panadol, that is specifically made for headaches, and not the one that is just labeled as medicine. So that is the mindset you have to have when you try to choose your niches. Okay, now when you try to narrow your niches, you can narrow down by your gender. Okay, so either male or female. You can narrow down by personality, by profession, by gain or loss, age, life stage. All right, desired outcome, challenges, fears, triggered events. Now narrowing down your niche can increase your success rate by 80%. Okay, you want to be specific. All right, you want to be specific with the people who you are trying to target, the people who you are trying to provide solutions to. Okay, now in trying to get all of those right, there are certain things that you need to answer. These 3 questions, you need to answer them. Number 1, what's consistent problem or challenge that lots of people are having that you can help them solve? Now we are trying to take that focus from yourself. All right, you need to know that people only care about themselves. Okay, so you want to look at what consistent problem or challenges a lot of people having when it comes to the things that they experience in the health niche, in the fitness niche, in the dating and relationship, in business and money, in travel. What are those things that people, those challenges that they are having, that they want them solved? What are those things? Okay, how have you helped others? Okay, have you helped anyone in the past before in any of those niches, in health, in business, in money, in travel? Maybe you helped someone got a visa, or you helped someone relocate out of the country. Is there anyone you've helped, to solve their issues in this big 3 and 1 niches? Okay, the third question that you need to answer is, what's the best way for someone who is in trouble in this area that I have identified to fix their problem fast? You see, one thing that you always want to think about when you try to put out solutions out there is that people are impatient. People want their solutions attended to fast. Okay, so what I need you to do is write down these 3 questions. All right, and make sure you provide at least 10 answers to each of these questions. Okay, this will help guide you in choosing the niche that you should go for. And you need to understand that when you try to pick a niche, you don't try to pick a niche. Remember, I said niches is not something that you pick. Niches is something that you find. So if a niche is something that you need to find, you have to test. And our testing is going to save you 10 of trying to implement. Okay, so how can you go about testing? You need to also answer certain questions. Is my prospect experiencing pain and urgency in this thing, in this niche? Okay, is my prospect proactively looking for a solution? Does my prospect have few or no perceived value? It's important that there are not so many options that are available to people. Okay, the more options that they have, the more the competition is going to increase. Okay, meaning in such cases you are going to be having what we call the prize battle. Okay, meaning you don't want to do that. Okay, and then the fourth question you want to answer is, at least are there 1,000 persons looking for a solution to this thing? Okay, so now how do you go about actually finding or researching a niche? Remember, we already have some questions that you need to answer. Okay, now once you've answered those questions, you need to validate whatever it is that you've come up with. Okay, you need to validate it. Is this something that is selling? Okay, are there many options out there? Are there people looking for it? So how do you go about researching the niche? Remember that an hour spent in research will save you 10. So there is this site that I use a lot for my research. Okay, all of these I use for my research, and we're going to go through them to see how exactly you can go about making use of them. The first one here is ClickBank. Now ClickBank is an affiliate site. Okay, it's where people list different products, and they have affiliates to promote them. So you have vendors and you have affiliates. All right, so let's try and go to clickbank.com. Now the essence of this is to actually see the kind of things that people are selling. Okay, well, remember, you are just doing your research. You've not decided on what you are actually going to go ahead and sell. All right, so we'll go to the affiliate marketplace, and then what you are going to look at for are the categories. Okay, now remember, we said there the 3 big niches in one that you need to stick around, and start from health and fitness, business and money, dating, relationship, and travel and visas. Okay, so for instance, you can help. You've helped someone in the past before taking care of diabetes, or you helped someone in the past handle relationship issues. Okay, you've helped someone in the past get a visa. All right, you've helped someone in the past make money. All right, so how can you bring that or break that down to make sure you provide that to a lot of people? Okay, so if you come here to ClickBank, and let's go through the different categories that we have here. Health and fitness. So if you look at health and fitness, let's look at the kind of products that people, or the kind of niche that people are targeting, or people are trying to sell products to here. Now the first one we have here is Leptitos, huge okay, let's look at what that is. Okay, this says, here's how I saved my wife's life with a 5-second hack that kills food. So this is about weight loss. Okay, so this is in the health and fitness niche. All right, so people want to lose weight. Okay, people want to look healthy, people want to lose weight. So now this is a niche, right? This is a niche, it's a broad niche, correct? Now you can go ahead and say you want to narrow it down. All right, remember, when you want to narrow this down, there are things that you need to do, which of course we are going to cover. Is it that you want to look at people who just gave birth and they are trying to lose weight, or mothers who have a lot of kids, a lot of commitment, but they are trying to lose weight, they have limited time, they are trying to lose weight? Okay, now we are talking about their personality. All right, or are they women above 40, above 50, they are trying to lose weight, they want to stay healthy? Now we're talking about narrowing by age, correct, and gender, correct? So these are the things that you need to look at, okay, when you're trying to choose a niche. Now we see that these are things that people are selling, these are areas, these are niches that people are selling products in. The big money makers, if you look at all the products, all the digital products that people sell to make lots of money, they are around these 4 niches. Okay, so you want to make sure that whatever you try to put out is around these 4 niches. Don't go out of these 4 niches, but you always want to test. You want to make sure that people are in need. People want the solution to what you are trying to put out to them. Okay, so you have to discover that there is a pain, there is a challenge for you to provide a need to. Okay, now this is weight loss. Let's still look deep down. Cinderella solution, I don't know what that is. Let's see what how one woman discovered the female fat. So you can see this is still fat and for females. Okay, so this is what you can be looking at, okay, to see the kind of and then here is diabetes. Okay, then flat belly, people want to lose belly fat. So you can see that not just now, it's not just about this is not challenges. Okay, remember when we talked about events, our the criteria for narrowing down, we talked about challenges. Okay, so people are having issues trying to lose their belly fat. Okay, yeah, this is where we are. people are trying to see how they can lose their belly fat. So you can see here flat belly. Okay, and the other one here is Organifi. I don't know what that is. Let's just see and know exactly what it is there. Now you can get all your healthy superfoods in one drink with no blending juice. Okay, I think the Lost Book of Remedies, that's health, unlock your hip flexors, custom keto diet. So you can see what is here now is weight loss and diabetes. Let's just look at the second page and see the kind of products that are there. Now another thing, when you try to do this on ClickBank, you want to search by Gravity. Gravity means there are a lot of affiliates who are trying to promote that product. So the more people are trying to promote a product, it means there are a lot of money to be made in that product. Meaning they are making lots of money in that product. Meaning if they are making lots of money with that product, that means a lot of people are in demand for that solution. Okay, so people want to lose weight, people want to see how they can take care of diabetes, people want to see how they can lose belly fat. All right, what else? People want to high blood pressure. Okay, now the further you go down, the more you're going to see other things. Now when you try to choose a product, of course you want to consider the fact that you want to make sure that it's easy for you to advertise. Okay, especially if you want to start advertising on Facebook, you want to make sure that you choose a product that is easy for you to advertise for. If you say you want to go ahead and sell something like penis enlargement, of course you can sell it, but it's not something that you can easily advertise on Facebook. It means you need to use other advertising medium or media. All right, lean body hacks. Okay, let's just go to this third one. Okay, diabetes, still diabetes. Eat, sleep, burn. Okay, arthritis, so that's pain, arthritis. So you can see that these and of course you want to be looking at the gravity. So the higher the gravity, the higher the demand for that solution. Remember, you are not just stopping here. All of these are giving you ideas on the kind of niche that you want to go into. Okay, remember, you are taking away what you are thinking. Okay, it's not about what you're thinking. Okay, it's about what people need solution to. Okay, so is a shift of mindset now. It's a shift of mindset from what I want, what I know how to do. Okay, my expertise, my skills. So what do people need? What are the challenges? What are the frustrations that people need, that people are going through? What are the desires of people? Okay, people who need money, they want to get out of debt. People want to be healthy because of the situation of the country. People want to get out of the country. I hope you guys are getting the whole picture here. Now, if you go on and let's look at business and investing. Let's see what is there. Search by Gravity. I don't know what this is. Okay, so business, money. All right, so whatever vehicle that someone can use to make money, people will actually buy into it. Okay, no matter the vehicle, especially if you are looking for a vehicle that will take someone from A to B. When it comes to making money, you want to make sure it's something that people can easily do. The easier it is for people to do, the quicker, okay, they are going to jump on it. Okay, so let's look at self-help. So self-help is around the dating and relationship niche. Okay, so now look at what is here. Overnight millionaire. Of course, people want quick money. They want it fast. All right. Well, I don't advise you selling things that that are scams. So most of these get rich quick schemes are scams. Okay, don't go ahead and do all of that. You want to make sure that you are searching by Gravity. Like I said, Gravity means a lot of affiliates are promoting the product. If a lot of affiliates are promoting the product, which means that a lot of people are in demand for that solution. Correct? And remember, there are some criteria you need to look into when you try to choose a niche that you want to follow or that you want to run with. You want to make sure that there are few solutions to that need, okay, to that challenge, to that frustration. So of course you are going to look into your market. We are going to come to that. So now in the dating niche, you can see his secret obsession. So this is targeting women, okay, test chemistry women, Lord highest women's commission ever, coach. So this is still women. The S factor, okay, I had to get your S back. I'm very sure that was it is. We are the number one tactical pen. Dream life mastery, relationship magic, revive her drive. This for men. So you can see that they are not even trying to say how to get a woman. Now they are saying how to get a woman to fuck you. Okay, so it's a mindset. That's the need for you to do researches like that. Okay, you need to understand what exactly that your market, that people are actually looking for. Are men looking for how they can date a woman? Now, men in the United States might be looking for how to date a woman, but are men in Nigeria looking for how they can date a woman? Men are looking for how they can get a woman to go to bed with them. All right, now I remember there was a time I tried to sell the product. Okay, I tried to sell this product. I called it escape the friend zone. So I was targeting men, how they can make women to fall in love with them and all that. But you see, I didn't really succeed so much with that product because I was coming from a very wrong angle, because that isn't what men really want. Men want something that can help them to get women to go to bed with them so easily. That's what men want. Like, look at what is here: relationship, revive her drive. That is to get to bed with them, keep her coming for more. Hope you guys are getting the whole thing. Then the devotion system make men obsess over you. Now you can see that the market for men and women are different. Okay, the lost ways. Let's just go to men, the marriage. Okay, so marriage is women that are in marriage that are having issues with their marriages. Okay, water freedom system, huge. Okay, if you can look into it and see what manifestation miracle, unlock the scrambler, gets whitelisted. I don't know what that is. Attract men, women, get your ass back. Okay, make him worship you. I read this a friend actually sold this product really, and he crushed it. Okay, within a week he made close to $1 million with just from his followers. Okay, that's to tell you that a lot of women are looking for how they can get men to actually stay in relationship with them, to get how they can get loyal men. All right, test her back and all that, save the marriage. So you can choose all of this and do this research, and that is how you go about using ClickBank. Okay, let's not dwell so much on that. The second one is Amazon. So you go ahead, go to Amazon.com. But what I do is I go to Amazon bestsellers, because you want to see the kind of things that people are investing in Amazon bestsellers, right? And then we're going to look at the book section. Okay, Amazon bestsellers. All right, so here, that's what she said. The partly game twisted. I don't know what that is. Anyway, we are going to go to books. So let's go to books. Okay. And remember, we have our niches. Okay, we have business, money, dating, relationship, health and fitness, travel. Right now, travel, you guys already, anything that gets people out of this country. If you know how to relocate to Australia, you know how to relocate to Canada, you know how to get permanent residency in Canada or even in Dubai, people are going to buy into such programs. All right, so the first one that I want us to look into here is, let's look at self-help first before we go to health and fitness. Self-help and moderate. Let's see what we have here. sex, of course, relationships. So sex, relationship. Remember, you a book targeted at getting women to know how to have sex with men will not sell. Okay, but a book that is going to make women get their men to become loyal, to become faithful, is going to sell. Make them propose. It's going to make. Well, as we go ahead, you are going to find out more, right? So now, relationship is talking about dating, divorce, friendship, love, loss, love, romance, marriage. Let's look at dating and see the kind of products that are there. Never chase men again. Now you can see that these are women. Okay, never chase men. I like that. Never chase men again. This is actually a good niche to actually go into. It looks really cool. Let me see what that is. He's not that interested. He's just passing time, and this is still women. Okay, so it means if you want to go into the relationship niche and you want to make a killing, women are the people to actually target. That's what I can deduce from all of this. Okay, atomic attraction, the psychology of attraction, never chase men against anyone. That was so. Act like a lady, think like a man. Why men love bitches. So you can see the kind of products that are bestsellers. Okay, 4 things women want from a man. Okay, this is targeted towards men. The game of desire, 31 prayers. Okay, whole tactics. Okay, reflection of a man, how to. All right, so you can see the kind of products that these guys are selling. Okay, that people are actually buying here on Amazon. So this is how you can go about using Amazon for your research for a niche. Okay, now when choosing a niche, you want to look at something that you are comfortable with yourself to want to go into. Are you comfortable in selling relationship products, dating products? Are you comfortable selling health products? You want to, now if you say you want to go into health, what are the kind of things that people are looking for in health? Okay, now you can say that someone is trying to take care of diabetes, and then you are just coming and say you are a health practitioner, and the person is not going to listen to you. So you want to come and provide exactly what the person is struggling with. Someone is struggling with diabetes. Is it that they are trying to regulate their sugar level, their cravings for sugar? Is it that they can't help themselves, they still want to take sugar, which is affecting their sugar level? Okay, is that the challenge? Is that the frustration they are having? So these are the things that you need to put into consideration before you go ahead to choose any niche that you want to go into. Remember the questions that you need to answer, guys. This is very important. Is my prospect experiencing pain? Okay, whatever it is, whatever niche you're trying to go into, you need to make sure that there are a lot of emotions that the people are putting out. There are a lot of emotion attached to it. Someone who is diabetic, there are a lot of emotion. The person wants to make sure that he comes back to good health. The person wants to be healthy again. Want to make sure that he or she has a normal sugar level. Someone who is arthritic, he or she cannot bear the pain. Okay, the person wants to be relieved of those pains. Someone who just had the breakup, the person wants to just forget the ex. Someone who men will not just treat like garbage. The person is experiencing so much pain. All right, so you want to make sure that your niche, your market, the people who are searching for this solution, they are experiencing pain. Okay, they are looking for a solution. That is very important. And of course, you want to make sure that there are not that there are no options. There should be options. If no one is actually selling in that market, it means it is not even profitable. Okay, you cannot be the first person in the market. It is dangerous. All right, the only thing you have to look out for is that, are there lots of options for my prospect? Are there lots of options? The more the options, the less likely is it for your product product to succeed, because then you will not be having things like price battle. Okay, so we've looked at Amazon. That is how you make use of Amazon to look to go about your research. Okay, now if you've done all of this and you look at all this research and you say, okay, I want to look at the health niche, I want to go into the diabetes niche. Okay, what exactly are people, what are so Facebook group is where you can actually have a detailed challenge, detailed report of what people are going through, the frustrations. Okay, so you go into Facebook group. All right, remember you need to do all of this. So let's say, for instance, arthritis is from what we've seen. So we didn't look at the health niche here. Let's see was in health niche here in books, health and fitness. So let's look at health and fitness. Let's look at the kind of products that are here. Health and fitness, disease and physical aiming. Let's look at that. Let's see what's so sleep is one thing that you, of course, you need to research that. Okay, you can research into that and see what people are actually having issues with. Are people having issues trying to sleep? All right, so what is it? Liver rescue, medical medium liver, whatever that is, life changing. Okay, baby sign language, the diabetes code. Okay, so you can see diabetes here. So diabetes is something that a lot of people are dealing with. Okay, so once you have find the niche that you want to go into in the big four. Okay, I remember I said big 3 plus 1, which of course makes it 4. So if you've seen that this is what I'm comfortable with, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to go into, now you need to dig further. All right, so let's say you want to go into the diabetes niche. If you come to Facebook is a place that you can do further research. So let's type diabetes, right? Diabetes Nigeria. We want to look at if there are groups, Facebook groups that are tailored to diabetics individuals, people who are experiencing diabetes. And here you can see Diabetes Advocates Nigeria, Diabetes Nigeria, Graceland Diabetes Foundation, Cure Diabetes, Living with Diabetes, Diabetes Support Foundation. Now the essence of this is to go into the groups and perform a survey. Okay, so there are certain questions that you want to ask. Okay, you go into the group and say, hey, hello, how you guys doing? It's a privilege to be here. I've discovered a lot of people have different issues when it comes to diabetes, so I really do want you to take a moment of your time. Okay, it's not going to take so much of time. No, you are in a hurry. This is not going to take so much of your time. I want you to, what is the biggest challenge you have when it comes to diabetes. Okay, what is the biggest challenge that you have, okay, about diabetes? So you want to come into the groups and discover the frustrations, okay, their challenges, their pains, what they are going through. All right, you want to discover what exactly they need solutions to. Okay, so you want to go into the groups and really understand what is happening in there. All right, go to my page. You will find list of food that could help if applied rightly. Okay, few food contains saturated fats. Okay, this is not a Nigeria group. Now, when you try to make your research, you want to make sure that you're speaking to Nigerians, right? These are not Nigerians. This is not a Nigeria group. This looks like a Nigeria group. So this step-by-step process to identify the foods that raise your sugar level, whatever that is. Okay, but this is not really an active group. Okay, now I'm not saying that you should go into diabetes, you should go into the diabetes niche. Okay, I'm talking about the research process, how you need to go about doing your research. So is it arthritis? So you can go ahead and say arthritis Nigeria. Remember, you're trying to go into a niche whereby people want so much, a lot of people want solution. Okay, you don't want to go into a niche whereby there's just one person that is looking for a solution, or you don't want to go into a niche whereby there are so many solutions out there. All right, the more the solutions are there, the lesser chance for you to actually succeed, to become successful in such a niche. Okay, so it's important that you go into a niche whereby there are not so many options for your potential prospect. Okay, so here in Nigeria arthritis, okay, rheumatoid arthritis patients in Nigeria. So if we see search for high blood pressure, so you can see how to lower blood pressure, high blood pressure support, questions answered, natural remedies for high blood pressure. So you can see that these are actually active groups, because they have some posts, 6 posts a day, 3 posts a day, 10 posts a day, 20 posts a week. So there is a little level of activity going on. Okay, now you want to join groups whereby there are activities. Okay, you want to join groups where there are activities. Okay, so the other thing that you need to do is you need to use Keyword Planner to know if there are searches. Okay, because you see, if someone have an issue, the first place that the person goes to is Google, right? A lot of people will go to Google to search for answers, to search for solutions. Okay, so of course you want to make sure that, remember we say one of the things that you need to make sure when you're testing is that your prospects are actively looking for solutions. Is the number 2 thing that you need to look at when doing your research, when doing your testing. Okay, are they looking for solution? That's very important. So Google is where they go to, and Google Keyword Planner is going to tell you all that. So if you go to Google Keyword Planner, okay, Google Keyword Planner, so this is it here, Google Keyword Planner, Google Ads. I'm going to say I should sign in. So I'm going to sign in, and it should take me into that. All right. So what do I want to do? I want to look at the search volumes. Okay. So if I click on this and I say arthritis, all right, get started. So you can see if I look at the historical metrics, which will tell us the volume, you can see average monthly search is 1k to 10,000 persons. It means people are actually looking for solutions. So if we go to keyword ideas, let's see what exactly people are even the search terms that they are probably using using on Google. Okay, so you can see the things they are looking at: arthritis, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and you can see the competition: arthritis treatment, rheumatoid arthritis, types of arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and all of that. Okay, another thing you can use is Google Trends. So you go to Google Trends, now this is very important. A lot of people don't do this because it is tedious, okay, but I adjourn that you guys do this. I'm going to require that you do this. It's very important that you do this. If you want to be successful with this, you need to, I'm going to do it, okay, because of course I'm going to get a product from this whole process, and then I'm going to be promoting a product that I'm going to sell in the next 90 days to make sure I hit $1 million promoting the products. It's the same thing that you guys need to do. You need to go through the same process to make sure that you find that niche that you want to play in. All right. So we're going to search arthritis here in Google Trends. So arthritis. Okay, that was wrong. Arthritis. Okay, so you can see what we want to look at is Nigeria. Okay, so now you can see that it's actually a stable trend. Okay, it means it's actually a great niche to actually go into, and this is actually a very good niche that you can sell both digital and physical products in. It's actually and it's an awesome niche, and this thing hasn't changed yet. Okay, so it's actually a great niche from what I see here for the past. So you want to make sure that it's for the past 12 months, and you can see that the trend is actually good. It's actually stable from what I see here. Okay, and you can see the regions here: Abia, Anambra, Ondo, that are looking for this, and related queries: arthritis, meaning, so the kind of things that people are searching. Physical therapy, peptic ulcer, arthritis. So you can see peptic ulcer, meaning people are having issues with peptic ulcer ailment and all that. So you can even provide solutions to solve. I'm not saying that you should go ahead and you need to do the research yourself to make sure that people are actually in need of this solution. Okay, all of this is very important. You want to make sure that people are in need of the solution you're trying to provide out there. The other thing that you need to do is Google search, right? So if you come to Google, go to google.com, okay, and you say arthritis plus struggle plus Nigeria. Okay, so why arthritis attacks more women than men? So more women are experiencing. So you can see that this is giving you free intel. Okay, that when you try to sell arthritis kind of information, you should have to target it to the gender women. That's where the population is. Those are where the people are. So you can say why arthritis. So you can even use something like this to actually lead in. Of course, as we go further, we'll understand what your pre-sale should be and all that. As we go on, we are going to learn more about that. Okay, so you can learn more about what they're trying to say here. Pattern of rheumatoid arthritis in Nigeria. So all of this, open this up. Okay, learn about what is in there. Rheumatoid arthritis among Nigerians. 10 ways you can fight arthritis. How to treat arthritis. Best food for arthritis. More natural cures for arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis. How to treat forever living arthritis. So these are things. These are ways you can go about doing all of your research. To make sure that you are going for the right niche. Remember, the niche is something that you have to discover, guys. It's something that you have to discover. It's not something that you just wake up one morning and say, oh, I'm going to provide solutions to arthritis people. No, you have to find it out. For instance, now doing this now has made me realize that if I want to sell even a solution like this, I'm going to target women. That's what this is telling me. I'm going to target women instead of men. Okay, so this makes your niche defined. Remember, we said you need to narrow your niche. It's going to increase the percentage, the probability of you becoming successful with your information marketing. This is very important. You need to do this. All right. So The sixth thing that you need, this is the seventh one, we'll talk about Google Trend, which is not listed here. The sixth thing that you need to look out is forums. Okay, and the biggest forum in Nigeria currently is Nairoland. Okay, so Nairoland, you want to see the things that people are talking about, the kind of things, the questions they are asking. All right, so if you don't have an account here, please, I want to advise that you get an account just for your research purpose. You want to see the things that people are experiencing. Okay, so we're going to look at let's look at travel this time. Okay, because this is we've talked more about all of those other niches. We talked about relationship. Then now let's look at travel. Okay, so let's see views. So here we're going to look at views to see what exactly people are even more interested in. Now look at this: UK student visa. Yeah, your questions answered. So you see, people want to be able to get into UK using student visa. All right, so if you have something that can help them relocate to US and get the visa, they are going to pay attention to it. Canadian student visa trade. So you can see that 365,000 views. So this is how you go ahead to actually look at what exactly are people interested in. Remember, it is not about you. All right, forget about what you know, forget about your skills, forget about your expertise. Now it's you providing solutions to people. So you want to go ahead and do all of this. Now guys, you have to do this because it's important. I'm stressing that it's important that you do this. Okay, now once you've done this, you want to see if there are competition, right? You want to see if there are competition. Are there other people who are doing this? So for instance, if you want to do arthritis, okay, arthritis plus Kush plus Nigeria, Bariga, Lagos, Nigeria arthritis weather forecast, foolproof arthritis, foolproof approach to arthritis. You need to know this. This is on Nairoland, so you can see that there is even an article on Nairoland. Let's see. Okay, when was this created? 2013. Not so many engagements on it. So meaning there are not so many, solutions in this space. Okay, targeting arthritis, people who need arthritis, and from our own keyword here, you can see that people are actually looking for something that will help them with arthritis, right? Now you can see the people here are already problem aware. They know that they have a problem. They are looking for solution. Okay, they are looking for solutions. So your what you want to do is to see how you can give. Remember, there are some things that we said you need to do. Okay, don't forget that you need to do this thing. What's the best way for someone who is in trouble? Okay, who is arthritic? Someone who is arthritic. How the person can fix it very fast. So you want to see how they can fix it very fast. Okay, so you want to remember I said you need to do this and provide answers to these 3 questions, at least 10 answers each. It's very important, guys. I'm going to do it myself and you should do it yourself. Okay, it's very important. So you search like that for you to look for if there are courses. Okay, you want to see if there are lots of guides out there. Okay, so you can still say guide. Okay, medication for arthritis. This just as you can see that there's nothing so much in arthritis. There's no solution for arthritis, standard treatment for arthritis. And this could also mean that people are not going for digital products, and maybe they are buying physical products. So you still need to look at the market here. Okay, what are they actually trying to sell in this market? I remember that we saw one product on diabetes here, so you want to look at that and see what those persons are trying to sell there. Okay, so for instance, if we're going to travel, frustration, Nigeria. Why are Lagos forecast to stress? Nigeria travel advisory, traveling by bus, Nigeria election. It's not getting better. Nigeria braces for election. Frustrated Nigeria buying immigration to Canada. So you can see people want to travel to Canada. Donald Duke described himself as frustrated Nigerian, best and worst things about Nigeria. So all of these things you want to go through them, okay, and understand about your audience. Visa frustration. So let's see what's even there. High Commission is anger and public frustration. Nigerian visa, visa horrors, whatever that is. Frustrated Nigerian man in London destroys 5 embassy. Entry exit formalities, visas, Nigerian immigration service. Nigeria actor Erem frustrated by Nigerian immigration after his family. So you can see that a lot of things that you can actually look into and solve. Okay, a lot of things you can look into and solve. So for instance, say you want to go into the relationship niche, so you can say women plus relationship plus so you want to see if there are other coaches. Okay, coach, okay, plus, so women relationship coach. Okay, I think that's not correct. Relationship coach. Okay, so you can see relationship coach Nigeria. So there's a relationship coach, Nigeria's relationship, marriage, love, emotional therapy, dating coach, romance, 5 best dating tips for women in their 30s. Okay, now this is telling me something. This is actually telling me something. Home marriage matters international, with boss home. So these are marriage matters. List of relationship counseling service in Nigeria. Relationship coaches in Nigeria. So you can see all of these coaches. So what you can do is even dig deep into them, okay, and see what they are doing. And maybe they don't even have websites, or they don't even have they don't have website. Like this one now, I don't think this person has a website. I think they should. Let's even click on this. You see, you don't even have a website. So welcome to Marriage Matters, premarital counseling, couple counseling, growth counseling, meet the counselor, services, success, learnings. If we go to learnings, let's see what's there. This didn't open up. So you can see a lot of niches that you can search. Okay, a lot of niches that you can search. So if you come back in and do women, even say marriage. Okay, marriage. So you can even say women, women plus marriage. Okay, plus challenges plus Nigeria. So let's look at it. Challenges that women. So Nigeria, marriage in Nigeria, issues, problem and prospects. 5 major complaints that married women often have. Now it's not even saying men. I don't know if that is telling you something. It's telling you your niche already. Okay, so like I said, a niche is something that you discover. It's not something that you just pick from the top of your head. 5 complaints married women usually have about marriage. Effort. So you can see married life comes with its own special ups and downs and all that. So the efforts from the men reduce it. They don't help with hardcore chores. Too tired for sex. No more efforts to look good. That women are married does not mean they no longer want their husbands to look as hot as they used to. Okay, so you can see the kind of complaints, right? So you want to dig deep to find out what exactly are people are in need of. Okay, now remember I said that you need to also ask questions. Okay, you can go on your timeline and say, oh, what are your frustration with relationship? What are your frustration with achieving your frustration in so thing? Okay, so you can even go on your, one thing I want you to do is go on your own timeline. Okay, so let's say you want to go into money making. Okay, let's say you want to help people make money. So go into your timeline and say, what's your biggest frustration in trying to make money in Nigeria? And just see what people are trying to, just relax and sit back and get what people are going to answer you. Okay, that is the research. That's the research that you need to do. That's the finding you need to do. What you can also do is make surveys. So you can use tools like Survey Monkey. I use this a lot. I use the free one. I don't even bother paying for it. So when you make use of Survey Monkey, or when you want to make surveys, you want to ask questions to dig into what people are saying, you can use these 6 questions. Okay, so what's your biggest frustration with losing weight? Okay, so they will not tell you that I have so much issues. I've been fighting so hard to try to lose belly fat, or I've been trying so hard to try and lose fat on my arm, or I get that when I'm trying to lose weight, but it has been so difficult. My craving, I can't help my craving. All right. So you want to see what people are. The higher the number of people who are actually talking about the thing, it means people actually need solution to that particular problem, to that particular challenge. The second thing is, what have you tried so far that hasn't worked for you? So you want to make sure that you know what they've tried to make use of, the steps they've taken, the strategies, whatever it is they've tried that didn't work for them in the past. You want to make sure that you know that. What's your biggest fear when it comes to losing weight, or when it comes to relationships? Okay, what's your biggest fear when it comes to dating men? All right, what's your biggest fear when it comes to living with arthritis or living with diabetes? What's your biggest fear? Okay, what worries you, or what are you afraid will happen if you don't do something about this immediately? What would you be willing to do to solve this challenge, to lose that belly fat, to lose? If you could have one question answered, what is it going to be? All right, so these are questions you can ask people to find answers to. Remember, I said I am going to do this survey myself to see what exactly people are asking, or people are in need of, what people want. All right, so it's important that you do this. Make sure you have this. Now I have 3 things that I said you need to have answers to. One is, this will help with your knowledge base, to help you to come up with what exactly you can go into, what exactly you can start with. Okay, remember we said that you need to start with the big 3+1, which is the health, fitness, money, business, relationship, dating, travel, visa. Now you of course you should if you are starting, don't go outside of this market. Okay, but remember, you need to narrow down. You can say you want to give. You can say someone who is having headache should go into a pharmacy and just get a cup that is labeled with medicine. Correct? So you want to find out what exactly people are looking for solutions to. Okay, what are the consistent problem or challenge that lots of people are having? You need to answer these questions. Make sure that there are at least 10 answers to each of those questions. Then of course you're testing. Once you've answered those questions, you say, okay, you want to provide to belly fat. Okay, are my prospects experiencing pain? Of course they are experiencing pain when it comes to belly fat. All right, so they just gave birth, a woman just gave birth, he has protruded tummy, he's trying to lose that belly fat. What are the the question that the woman is asking? All right, know that. Okay, is my prospect proactively looking for a solution? Someone who just, of course, just gave birth and the tummy is protruded. I'm not saying that go ahead and sell belly product that will help people to lose belly fat. I'm just telling you that these are the things that you need to do. You have to go ahead and do all of these exercises. Okay, you need to do this research yourself. Okay, you need to. Does your prospects have few options? You don't want to start price battle. Okay, you want to make sure that there are few options, there are not many options out there, and of course you want to mention a lot of people who are looking for this solution. And then you want to structure this your survey questions. Use this to structure your survey questions. Make sure you do this, and I would like to see what you've done. Okay, if you have it. Okay, if you cannot send it to me, that is fine, but make sure that you do this. It's very important that you do this. Remember I said you go into a group or go into your timeline and you can even do this. So you can say, oh, I just want a little bit of your time. Can you I want to know the frustration you're having when it comes to relationship, or when it comes to losing weight, or when it comes to your health, when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your money. Okay, what are your challenges? So what are the problem? Can you just take, it's not going to take so much of your time. Just click the link below and help to answer this question. So you can have all of these things answered. And how you can create this survey using SurveyMonkey is that you need to have an account with SurveyMonkey. Once you have an account with SurveyMonkey, just click on create survey. Okay, so once you click on create survey, it becomes easier once you say create survey. You can decide to use their templates, but I usually say from scratch. Give your survey name a name, so you can say arthritis. Okay, arthritis. All right, survey category, whatever it is your community, whatever it is. One question at a time. Okay, question already written, create survey, and you should have it created. So once you have that created, you say add new question. So once you click on add new question, it's going to copy and paste. All right, so here you type your question. Okay, the questions we have here is, what's your biggest frustration? Okay, so what's your biggest frustration? With about, or you can say what's about relationships. Okay, and you can say add question. All right, so and so the answer, what kind of answer do you want? I usually have comments. Okay, so comment box is what I usually use. So for that, no, we don't need all of this. Not check boxes. We don't need check boxes. Well, we need not check boxes. Comment box. We need their comments. Okay, so save. Okay, so somewhere they can test. They can type what their answer is. So you just click on this. Type your question here. So the second question here is, what have you tried so far that hasn't worked for you? So what have you tried so far that hasn't worked for you? Oh, okay, try it so far that doesn't work for you. Comment box, of course, so click on save, and that's how you populate. Okay, so once you've done that, just click on done, and your button, you can decide to change it to say submit. Okay, and click on save. All right, so your button will now be submit. Click on next. Okay, you preview what you have here, so you can actually even change this to a beta test. Okay, challenges with arthritis. Okay, all this you can change all that to that. Okay, and then the next thing you want is, once you previewed and you see that everything is okay, just click on next, and it's going to show you how you want to collect your responses. Of course, we want a link. All right, so you click on that, get web link. And this is you just click on copy in. This is the link you share with people on your timeline, in groups, public groups that allow links. Some group will not allow links, so in groups that does not allow link, you can just ask them, what's your frustration with belly fat? What's your greatest frustration with belly fat? Okay, so that will give you intel about what you should be providing solutions to. Okay, now there are some key points I want you to go with. All right, because we are at the end of today's training. Okay, today's video. All right, the key points I want you to find where people are being triggered, all right, emotionally. Remember, we said if you want to provide these solutions, of course it should be appealing to their emotions. This is very important. Okay, so they are already directed to find solutions. Okay, if someone who is emotionally invested in something, they are more likely to go out there to look for solutions. Okay, now think in needs. All right, and you will find great niches. Remember, I said that niche is not something that you just pick or choose. It's something that you have to find. All right, and niches, they are needs. Okay, they are what people want. Okay, they are solutions that you need to provide. All right, people are twice motivated by fear than by the desire, by their desire. Okay, and someone is more scared to lose money than to make money. Hope you are getting it. Okay, someone is more scared to lose their life, okay, than to stay alive. Okay, and most of the money is made in this big 3+1. Okay, so you have to start there. But don't say you want to start providing things in your hobby or your skills because you know web design, you want to start teaching people how to design website, or because you know graphic design, you want to start teaching people how to become graphic designers, or how to become web developers. All right, or how to become nannies, or how to take care of cats because you've taken care of, or you have a cat at home. All right, you don't want to do that. You want to stay around all of this. Okay, and of course, whatever it is you're trying to do, it should be easily digestible. It should be something that people can easily understand, and make sure you are getting yeses to your niche test. Remember, there are some tests that we said you need to do. Okay, of course, the testing that you need to do, your prospect experiencing pain, make sure you have yes to each of them. Okay, and make sure you have to narrow down your niche, okay, at least 3 times. So the first one, you narrow by gender. So you want to go into the weight loss niche, you narrow by gender. Okay, so you want to provide solution to women. All right, and then you narrow further by age. You want to provide weight loss solution to people in their 30s or people in their 40s, and of course with their challenge. Then you want to narrow down by their challenge. Maybe they are having so much issues with their craving, not trying to lose belly fat. Okay, so you want to provide solutions so how people can lose belly fat, or to women who are in their 30s or in their 40s. So you want to make sure that you narrow down. Okay, the more narrowed you get your solution, the better your success. Okay, it's going to increase your success, it's going to shoot your success up. So guys, that is it. Our next video tomorrow, I'm going to be looking at what I came up with myself, and you guys are going to see exactly what I was able to come up with, and you're going to see what I did with my own points. And I believe that you guys should do yours yourself. I believe that you're going to do it, and I expect that we shall see what you come up with your own, from your own research and all that. So I see you guys tomorrow. Bye.